Hey guys, I said in the last video that I would do another video with a couple more examples, so that's all this video is. So I'm going to go over our steps really quick again. So first thing we want to do is isolate our radical, get that square root or the cube root or whatever it is by itself. Next thing we do is we square both sides, and again, remember we're not always squaring, it could be cubing or fourthing, it just depends on what the equation is. Then we want to solve for x, and then we need to make sure we check our solutions, and that's going to become really important in the next couple of days. Okay, so make sure you're always checking your solutions. All right, so I just have two more examples I want to go over. So this one is a fourth exponent of 1/4. So remember, exponent over index. Another way we could write this is as a fourth root. So I just rewrote it, nothing special there. So next thing we want to do is we want to isolate our radical. So I want to get that all by itself. So first thing right now I'm adding 5, so let's subtract 5 so that we can get this radical totally by itself. Still not totally by itself. So right now I'm multiplying by -2, so let's go ahead and divide by -2. All right, so our radical is totally by itself. Step 2 then, we want to square both sides. But if we look at this one, what's going to undo a fourth root? Not a square, but we're going to raise everything to the 4th power. So the 4th root and the 4th power are going to cancel out, so we're just going to be left with what's on the inside there. Oofda, 4 to the 4th. It'd be nice if I had a calculator. There we go. So I'm just going to use my caret key to do this. So 4, caret key 4, says it's 256. All right, step 3, let's go ahead and solve this bad boy. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. And divide both sides by -1, and it looks like I get -252 as my potential answer. Of course, need to check it though, make sure we're plugging it back into that original equation. So I'm going to go ahead and plug -252 in for x. I didn't give myself a lot of room there, did I? Plus 5 equals -3. All right, so we know minus a negative is a positive. So I'm going to end up with the 4th root of 256 plus 5 equals -3. 4th root, let's see, in your calculators, I don't have one of them in front of me, but you're going to do 4. And then I believe it's your second caret key, the same way you would do a cube root, except you're going to have a 4 out in front. And then of 256. So in my calculator, it's a little different. If you have a graphing calculator, I guess I'll show you. So you do 4, and then you do no second. 4, then math, and then you go down to 5 if you have a graphing calculator. And then hit 256. So the 4th root of 256 is 4. So -2 times 4 gives us -8, plus 5 in g gives us -3. So -252 does work. All right, let's do one more example. I have another square root equals square root ones. Hopefully these ones will be pretty easy for you guys. So first step, our radicals are totally by themselves on each side. So then to undo square root, we are going to square both sides. So square and square are going to cancel. Let's go ahead and solve for x. It looks like we're going to get x equals 9 as a potential answer. Again, though, we need to make sure we check it. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that back into our original equation. See, 9 minus 5 gives me 4. 2 times 9 gives me 18. Minus 13 looks like it gives me 5, actually. Oh, poop. Hold on. I did not write my original equation correctly. So 9 minus 5 will give us, or 9 minus 4 will give us 5. So this one does in fact work. Sorry. So when I rewrote my equation, plugging 9 in for x, cleaning it up, I do get square root of 5 equals square root of 5. So this one works as well. All right.